Hey everybody, I'm Renee from Charm by Nay. That's my little candle company. So I just started doing some YouTube videos, and the reason I'm doing them is because, like everyone else, I think that I want to share some of my experiences with my tiny little candle company. I'm here in my transition room where I like to come and think and have a moment of expressing myself, like, ugh, or yes, you know? And I'm sure that you've gone through that too. So that's kind of why I wanted to share a little bit. After one of my Instagram posts, uh, go away. You can't see him, he's down here. Anyway, after one of my Instagram posts, I had someone send me a message about my labels and what was my experience, etc. And that is really a good question because, you know, we want to make a really good fancy schmancy product, and we think that maybe how it looks is going to draw people in, which does. I agree. So I will tell you my struggle that I have had in the beginning was trying to, of course, find the right label. I went through so many. As a matter of fact, on my Facebook, I used to be Charm by Nay, or I'm sorry, Renee Crochet. Who am I? Anyway, for obvious reasons, because I crocheted, and that's what I enjoyed doing. But when you're a creator, you get bored and you want to move on to something else. So here we are making candles. So anyway, my Facebook is Charm by Nay. So I did have somebody ask me about my labels. Okay, so I had to think of what I was going to present on my products, and going through that, I did go through quite a few. So I'm going to tell you, I have heard some really great ways people are doing their labels, and that is super great. Currently, I'm still using my own printer for that, which is a desktop printer, the LaserJet printer, and I use Avery.com for my templates, and mainly because the design function works for me. I am not a super wizard computer person, and it is what it is. So I use Avery because I can get those labels easily and very inexpensive, and I can do my own creations, save them, print them for free, etc. So Avery.com, you might want to try them. Now let me show you the different labels that I have gone through. Okay, so I initially tried a label that was round. Remember that little square jar? Okay, I tried this round one. If you can see it, there you go. Okay, so that's what I tried first, and and I like it. Okay, because if I want to change it, this is a paper sticker. It's a 2.4-inch round sticker, and I got it from Walmart. I went to Walmart, and then I went on my computer and used Avery.com. And by the way, I'm not a sponsored person for Avery or Walmart or anything else. I'm just telling you what I did. Anyway, back to my story. I went to Avery.com online, and then I just started creating my template, and that's what I did. So I started using that. And then I said, I don't really like the way it looks on my round ones. So I got this. See? You can see it? It's a 2-inch by 4. Come on. Can you see it okay? Let me get up and you can see it better. Okay, there you go. It's a 2x4. You see the little crinkle there? I didn't really like it. Okay, so I'm using that until I'm done with it, because I just don't want to waste my money. And they're kind of inexpensive. I mean, if you're talking about $7 to $8, yeah, for sure, you can get them $7 to $8. And then I thought, I saw something on Instagram that I really liked. And that's what's going to happen to you. You're going to keep on watching videos and you're going to say, hey, I like that. Let me try it. So I'm going to tell you, I tried this label. Can you see it? No, because it's transparent. But it's still a paper transparent label. And you can see my logo. And I liked it okay. This is a really good seller, raspberry jam. So I actually thought I'm just going to use this seasonally. So it works really well for my Christmas tumblers because instead of, and everyone can do their own thing, instead of doing my little pink flower logo, I sometimes will put a Christmas, like I have a Christmas wreath right now going for my Christmas stuff, and I'll show you that in a minute. But anyway, I tried that and I just, I didn't like it. So this is what I ended with right now. It's just very, it works for me, and it's very simple, and there you go. This is an actual Superstar candle. I was so happy when when you finally get to that point in candle making where you're like, my candle does not have a 4-inch flame and it's not giving off black soot, and my wax actually pulls from the glass so it doesn't look all splotchy and stuff, and you're like, yes, okay, we're all going there. But sometimes I do have a candle that's like, oh, it didn't pull away, etc. It's going to happen. And if you don't want to go through that struggle, you can always get a colored vessel, whatever, purple, black, white, whatever, and problem solved, talking about problems, have I gone through them? Yeah, I've gone through them. So you remember I was talking to you about the clamshell wax melts I do? Sometimes you pour too little and it happens, I don't know if you could tell, but you could see the space that's right here. Okay, so it's supposed to be 2.5 ounces of wax, soy wax. So, yeah, that's the label that I use for my clamshells. But anyway, somebody said, well, you talked about mistakes. What do you do with your mistakes? Do you re-melt them, or what do you do? Well, Christmas present, that's what I do. I give it to a friend and ask them, can you just tell me what you think of the fragrance? Because the fragrance on these is killer. The hot throw is amazing. And this one right here is a graham cracker latte, which I'm going to tell you, there are a lot of fragrances. Some are weak, some are super strong. A lot of your customers are going to ask you, I don't really like something that's really strong, so do you have something that's, a little bit more subtle? So this is one thing that will help you when you're testing your products. Kind of get a mental note of what is overwhelming, because you're going to take it home and be like, she lied to me! Anyway, get a handle on your products. Graham cracker latte is super, like if I had to give a 1 to 5, 5 being the highest, it's a 5. It's a 5. So if you're into that, yeah, you can smell this when I do pop-up markets. You can smell this over everything. Another one that's really strong, here is another one of my mistakes, okay? This one, I didn't pour all the way again. Actually, I think this was at the end. I didn't measure right. That happens. Blueberry muffin. So lovely. I want to have some blueberry muffins. This is a good one. This is probably a 4 on the 1 to 5 of hot throw, so that one's 1. And these I got from the Flaming Candle. Those fragrances I got from the Flaming Candle, so that you know that. One of my mistakes that I did make when I was doing these little square jars was this one doesn't look like a super mistake, but to me, I feel like, you know, I was using my hot gun to, you know, melt the sides of the wax because they were not, you know, unsticking properly. And I had the lid on it. You see the little ripple there, maybe not. But I kind of got a little crazy and it didn't, yeah, so that was a poo-poo move. Anyway, so there was that. And right now I am, you know, testing out my Christmas stuff. So let me tell you, we had a Christmas in July at the pop-up market in Liberty, Texas, at the Faux Real trade show. And I feel like Christmas is going to be amazing because I had so many popular things, and I had my little Christmas trees set up, etc. And I had all the red out there, and everyone who came to my table, I was very about the theme. So I was like, Merry Christmas in July, and everybody was like, okay, I like what you got on your table, and I like your happy Christmas spirit. So it really gave me some good vibes. So this was one of my humongous popular sellers. Okay, this little pouch here, it is a 6x8, and you can get it on Amazon. They have different colors, but I chose this for this tumbler. I think I showed you this in one of my last videos. Let me get it out here. It's actually a 16 ounce, and I can get the lid customized. And I'm going to just tell you that I found a candle supplier nearby, and so I don't feel like I need to go online anymore because they're amazing, and they're in Humble, packet ship it. Yeah, so that's where I get them. I got a great deal on these. I got them $30 for 30 of them. And this is where I'm using that matte clear label from Avery, and see if you could see my little wreath there. That's what I'm using right now, and I did amazing. Like I said before, I started scaling down how much product that I bring, because the first time, I'm not gonna lie to you, I probably bought 80 candles. And I have 2 6-foot tables. So what did I do? I overshot, and I learned that because that's just too much to carry. You're not. Maybe you will sell that many, and if you do, congratulations, you're a superstar. Okay, but I went ahead and I scaled back, and I brought 30 candles to this show, and pretty much I did sell out almost everything. This, by the way, is a cypress and berries. I did get this from the Flaming Candle, but I believe it's not going to be available anymore. So that's why I got it. And then I got this cute little pouch for just some mix and match. I do mix and match, and it really has been popular. I did these little wax melts here, and they are also cypress and berries. I tried to keep everything with the theme. That's a little rosebud. By the time I get everything in here, all of the wax melts, these are about an inch square. It is about 2 ounces of wax melts. So I just, they are 1 ounce of wax for each one of my little, wax melts. So I just do a mix and match and lay them out in a nice display. And I just tell them, 10 for $5. And sometimes people have said, I think you should raise your price. At pop-ups, I feel like that's my opportunity to get out there and speak to people, tell them about my product, and them actually, smell away, because online you can't do that, of course. So I do that. These were really popular. This little pouch I got from Amazon as well. It is a 4x6, I think. No, I'm sorry, 3x5. 3x5. It's a 3x5. So it was not really expensive. So you want to kind of look at that and see if you like it. I also did some shortcuts because I was just trying out the bar. And this is a peppermint patty melt, which I got from my local supplier. And so I just got these little paper baggies. And they were so popular. I think I took about 40 of these, and I came back with about 8. So they were really popular. And of course, like I mentioned, something that I had tried out is beeswax. So I do this bees balm, and this is the label that I use. This, I feel like it wasn't a mistake, but maybe, being in Texas, lip balm is probably not the most popular. This is a 1 ounce. Okay, my sister lives in Colorado. By the way, little plug here. Tumble on Us for my sister. She just started a new business, Tumblers, and she's in Colorado. So, she said out there people, of course, do use lip balm. And so, when you buy like Burt's Bees, it's like $4. And I looked up the fluid ounces on that one, and it's like 0.215 or something. And I'm like, 0.215 for the little roll thing. Of course, it's Burt's Bees, they're billionaires. Anyway, $4 to $6, that's a lot. So this is 1 ounce, okay? 1 ounce, it's huge. I mean, it's a lot of lip balm, but I'm charging $10 for it. It's 1 ounce, and let's see how it goes. I just started that anyway. But I just kind of wanted to give you an idea of some boo-boos that I've had and what I'm using as my label. Oh, yeah, sorry, I didn't tell you what this is. It's a label that the address labels. Yeah, it's a 1/2 inch by 1.5 inch address label from Avery. So yeah, that's what I use there, and it really works for it. So again, inexpensive. Avery.com is a super great tool for me, and I do have plans for my future to move up when I can afford a really great printing press, because I really do need that. And along my journey, I will get there. When you're on your journey, you set short-term goals and you set some long-term goals. And don't be discouraged, because it's about fun and making money. It's not going to happen overnight, but enjoy what you do and be passionate about what you do. Be realistic, because not everyone has a huge amount, a big, huge pile of money that they're sitting on to invest in their products. Learn about how to make candles. Make something that you are proud of, that represents you, and that that your family and customers will enjoy. That's the most important part. Getting to a place where you feel comfortable and productive, and you're not giving off a, half-filled wax, By the way, these are for friends, and you're getting this for Christmas. Merry Christmas. So anyway, I just kind of wanted to give you a little, bit of insight. Not that I'm the best at that. I'm just kind of getting that information out to you. Again, thank you for being my customer, and I hope that you'll follow me in some of my stories so you could see some insights, and I hope this will help candle makers. I'm focused on, the camaraderie here. So I hope you have a great day, and I hope you will give my YouTube channel a like, Charm by Nay. So if you hit the button down there, and when I figure out how to do all the editing, then I won't keep doing that. No, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Anyway, I hope you'll give me a follow. Charm by Nay is my company. I'm Renee, and check you later.